Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more Blackjack and Hookers in Europa Universalis IV. So Portugal came out of the fold peacefully. The history books shall show that they just, bent the knee and no blood was shed. We, they didn't have to fight over it. They understood. To the victors go the spoils, right? I got to write the history books, so that's what happened. I don't care what else they may say. Anyone who says otherwise will be shot with the cannon into the water. Hey, yearly army tradition decay. I think we do just keep on powering through aristocratic. We're gonna get some heavy ship combat ability. That'll help out with offsetting some of the English heavy ship combat ability. They've got plus 10% as well, so that really doesn't give us an advantage. It just kind of neutralizes their advantage. Neutralize some of it. They've got another rather sizable morale advantage, I believe. Morale of navies plus 20%. It's nuts. They've also gone naval ideas, which is weird, but okay. So they actually took naval ideas. Naval leader shock. The galley combat ability is useless for them. Naval leader fire. I mean, okay. Yes, you're gonna rule the seas, I guess. I'll just make more heavies than you. Well, we have negative income still. The reason for that is why. We're still getting war reparations. Portugal's actually paying us an extra $226 a month, which is funny. Spoils of wars from privateering. Trade income's okay. You know what could maybe be part of it is that, ooh. Reinforcement. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to pay that much. Our colony is self-sustaining. Alright, why don't we start working on the second colonial nation over here? In this general area. 11 development, 13 development. I think that's good enough. I'd like to get enough money that we can support more than one colony. Sorry, more than one colony per colonist. We could probably do that if we ditch the level 2 advisor. I think we will buy down our inflation a little bit. We have no loans. Part of the cost may be these heavies being maintained. Where are they? Hanging out down here. Let's grab the heavies. In fact, let's bring the whole fleet home for now. We're going to want the heavies though for the Indian War, aren't we? I think so. I think we decline the royal marriage with Scotland. Take a look at this. Nothing of interest. Portugal's going to come around eventually. We have, I was looking through this modifiers page, and at the very, very, very bottom, we've got better relations over time, 62.6%. So we come back pretty damn quick. So that's going to be good. We also need to increase the size of this army. Never mind, we're at the army force limit. Army force limit could certainly be better. We have room for more boats though as well. Still showing off his 6000. You have loans? Oh god. It's rather unfortunate. Take the papal influence. We will tech up. We're now ahead of time, so we get our trade efficiency bonus. That might also be part of where our finances were kind of getting lost. Let's see, what else could we do here? I mean, we could lower army maintenance for now. It's just going to cost us a little bit of money for this war, I think. We're in a growing period right now. And I'm shipping my entire army off to the Indian Ocean to wage a war, just for one mission. But I think that there's more good events that come from that, so I want to do it anyway. Are you coming? You take forever. Excuse me? What are the Ottomans doing out here? Why would you go so far, Mr. Ottoman? Okay, can't have, there's no interactions available for these guys. That's funny. Just have to wait. Oh, you know what? That's also a big part of our income issue, I think, is the burghers not providing us with the trade efficiency bonus. And the land maintenance modifier going up from the nobility. Yep, that's going to be part of it. I guess it's alright. We're still building more ships. These are the caravels, though. Alright, let's get these guys. 35 transports, wow. Let's get them out of there. When did you become Bakhrat? Barat. Instead of, that other thing? Vijayanagar? At some point in the recent past, he's decided to do this, apparently. And we are gaining a massive 7.4 influence per year, which is pretty good. Keep on working on our mercantilism. Local traders demand aid. Nope. Local traders can F off. I'm not gonna give them aid. Crazy bastards. Definitely need to get colonial enthusiasm back. That 25 settler difference is pretty significant. I am very glad to have made the change from trading to coexistence. It's just so much easier. There's nothing else to do. Work on our buddies. Increase Diplotech cost or reduce Diplotech cost for 10 years. Are we going to tech up in the next 10 years? We're 9 years ahead of time, so it stands to reason that in 10 years, in that 10th year, we will tech up. But we're so low on Diplo points. When can we afford this? Well, it's hard to say because it's projecting that we can do it in August of 57, which is crazy because it's, you know, showing a cost of 1103. We need to know when we will have 600. Minus the increase over time, minus ideas. So call it maybe 580. So 580 minus the 38 that we have, divided by 4 points a month. It's going to take 135 months divided by 12 months in a year. That's 11.3 years. So we're not going to be able to take the tech before this modifier goes away. We'll just take the increased cost. No big deal. So for this war, I think that we're going to just land directly on the province. Let's look at a supply limit of 20, though. Why don't we land... Where's your capital, sir? I think we land on the capital here. Just take over the tip down here. Force him to come fight us. We get the capital fort, and then we blockade the rest of his ports, assuming that his navy's not very strong. I could be completely wrong. It's now called something else. He changed his name to try to confuse me. He's got 8 heavies of his own. We've got 7 plus like 35 transports. I don't think he'll try to contest it. Unless he throws everything he can at it. It's a pretty significant investment of troops and time. Try to take this land over. So I think we've come a long way. The first like 50 years of the game were really slow, but the last 60 or 50 or so have been great. You know, we got our unions. We are colonizing like crazy. We control the only other colonizer. Like, Portugal's the only other person doing any colonization. So we have 100% of the colonial game right now, which is going to be pretty damn advantageous, I think. So this is... I think it's possible we can pick up both fleets, both full things at once. Not quite. There's going to be one dude left behind. Nope. Not if we take one of these flutes back that way. We only do have the one commander. He's already in charge. I think we can just get started on this. Overseas expansion? 50% aggressive expansion? Yeah. Oh, yep, we are going to have to leave one guy behind. That's unfortunate. We're already full maintenance. We're losing a little bit of money, but we got a small war chest. The supply limit here is 31, which is not quite enough, but our guy does have 5 maneuver, which means that we can easily support, you know, 31 plus 5, like about 36 troops. So we'll drop them off in 2 armies, 2 navies, rather. Ooh. He's coming. He's coming straight for my navy. He doesn't seem to care. What if his navy's stronger than mine and he just kills me? That would be horrible. It's 42 on 43. He's got a 0-2 leader. We've got no leader. We rolled a 6 in the first phase. His composition is slightly better. Barks are definitely better than cannons. The cannons are 4, hull size 12, versus cannons 10, hull size 8. So we got a little bit more meat on our ships. He's got actually more heavies than I do. 40 cannons on his, 50 cannons on mine if I'm using Carracks. I'm assuming that I've got Carracks in my navy. I see, yeah, I can see right. Early Carrack, early Carrack, early Carrack. Nope, all of my ships are early Carracks as well, so we don't even have an advantage on the heavies. Most of the transports are newer, though. I don't know. This is going to be close. Double zeros is really, really helpful. That's not so good for us. We might lose some troops here. If any of these transports sink, then we're losing troops, too. Another 0. Wow. And then we roll a 9. Okay, but eventually we're going to start losing ships. And there's way too many troops here now. We got to retreat from this. This is way more ships than I'd expected. Well, we did lose 1 transport, which means we lost 1 troop. We killed 3 of his transports. Okay, we're going to have to pull the lights. And we're going to need to build more. More heavies, I think. It'll take a while. I would prefer to be able to use the burgers to build these, but in a year and a half or so, we'll have more ships. Is there some other way that I can land troops up here? You dirty dog with all your ships, huh? You know, he's got the local, you know, the home court advantage with his ships being so close by. Hopefully none of our ships are damaged and are going to sink because of the attrition. I think for the next naval battle, we're going to want to have this 2-1 leader join the Navy as well. For now, though, he can keep on exploring. We are losing power projection, which costs us monarch points, unfortunately. I haven't ever really even attacked my rivals in this game. Not recently, at least. Except for when it was Morocco. 53 months till the disaster fires. Relative strength of the alliance looks like it's pretty well in my favor. You know, we can also probably expect that these guys may end up responding and trying to help. Everyone's loyal, so we'll see. Denmark annexed Norway. Alright. Poland is, how are they looking on their integration? Long way to go. They don't have a particularly good diplomatic leader, so doesn't surprise me that they're having issues. We top off relations again with the Pope if we can. Our Navy can sustain, or our Army can be sustained here because of his high maneuver, which is great. The light ships have already arrived. So we have 64 ships. I can't count on all these other numbers, though. Alright, let's do this. Rather than risk any of the actual troops, we'll wait up for the rest of this month, the end of this month. Get a recovery tick. The damaged ships are only 3. Not damaged enough really to matter. Let's go see if we can kill his navy first, and then we'll bring the troops over. Also, if we're going to do that, I think we'll wait for this explorer to finish his job. He's only got a little bit left to explore anyway. Surprisingly, the Mamluks still exist. Another colony. I don't care about Tunis. What are you, crazy? Portugal has a rather large noble rebels. Hold on, if noble rebels enforce demands, then they could potentially break the Union, couldn't they? That's really bad for me. Thank you, Aragon, for taking care of it. So basically just waiting on the Explorer now. Almost maxed relations with the Pope, which is fantastic for papal influence generation. We're gaining now almost 8 per year. Amazing that I have so few controlled cardinals. Only 1.5. I only have 3 cardinals. I mean, I'd like to have more than that. You know, 7, please. Where's the next likely cardinal going to spawn? Sjaland, most likely. Could be in Madrid. Just basically need more Catholic land to increase the likelihood and have higher development. Ooh, great, another diplomat, because we've been struggling on diplomats. I have nowhere to send them. Explorer, are you done yet? Tech 9 to my Tech 10. Tech 11 would be nice. Ooh, bringing in marriageable women. Amazing event. Love that one. This idea of technology is looking pretty appealing at the moment, but now we're going to keep on powering through this. Galicia will come into the control of the nobility. It's a small province. Sure. We don't actually gain any loyalty from that, as if we had granted it to them. What if I had done it before clicking the button? I bet we could. I bet that's like a little workaround that you could do. Probably should have tried it. If we get that event again, we will. We'll try it. Come on, Explorer. Seriously. Well, as soon as I get him, we will secure this province. We're going to get into India. It's going to happen. They can't stop us. Of course, we've been sitting around doing nothing for like 500 days, waiting for these ships to build, and now at this point, waiting for this explorer to finish. Now, where's he going? Oh, that's got to be the last one, right? Or is he going to do all these? Well, this is clearly a division between New World, Old World, so I'm guessing that this is... Maybe he's going to do these and then it'll be done? Yes, he's done. Okay, great. Let's do another colony. Well, let's do it here, just to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's not the best colony. It's only 3 development. No, I'm not going to pay for a 3 development one. We'll do the 8 one. It's 8 plus adjacent, and it'll give us the 5th colony, which gives the colonial nation a chance to start. Out of curiosity, what's our colonial nation's ideas? He has expansion, plutocratic, economic. So, he should have a colonist of his own, yes? I don't think he's actually doing any colonization. I think he's too poor, most likely. Yeah. Well, we'll make him big enough eventually. Alright, for now though, I think it's time for a break here. So, thank you for watching everyone, see you soon.